Hello, we're going to do a review of the midpoint formula. The midpoint formula is used to find the middle point between 2 points on the coordinate plane. First thing we're going to do here is find the location of A, which is at -3, 2, and the location of B, which is at 5, 4. Midpoint formula says take the two x values, add them together, divide by 2, take the two y values, add them together, divide by 2. -3 plus 5 is 2. Divide by 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. Divided by 2. The midpoint formula gives us an answer of 1, 3. So let's go over to 1, 3. That would be our midpoint, which looks like it's directly in the middle of these 2 points. Now, the interesting thing is, if we found the midpoint, which is 1, 3, if I laid all these guys out on a horizontal line and put one end here, -3 and 2, the other end over here, 5, 4, and found my middle here. If I look at these distances between the x's, -3 to 1, that's 4 places, and from 1 to 5 is also 4 places. If I did the same thing from the y's, 2 to 3, that's 1 spot, and then from 3 to 4 is 1 place as well. Now let's find the midpoint between C and D. So again, we're going to come over here, find the coordinates of C. C is at -4, 3. D is at 2, -5. Okay. Take my two x values, add them together, divide by 2. Two y values, add them together, divide by 2. Keep them all inside of parentheses. -4 plus 2 is -2. 3 plus -5 is again -2. Coincidentally, -2 divided by 2 is -1. -1. Now let's go see -1, -1. And that does look like it is directly in the middle of these spots. Again, let me just double check. Put them all out on a horizontal line. One end is at -4, 3. The other end is at 2, -5. And my middle I found is -1, -1. If I look at my x values here, to go from -4 to -1 on a number line is count 3 places. If I go from -1 to 2 on a number line, is count 3 places. If I check my y values, from -3 to -1 on a number line, I will go down 4. And then from -1 to -5 is, again, down 4. So I'm moving the even amounts, which is going to be significant when we do my next problem. Okay. Now B is the midpoint of AC. Find the coordinates of A if the coordinate of the midpoint is 12, 17. The coordinate of one end is 16, 22. Got a great way to show you how to do this. So we're going to say A, B, C. We're going to put B in the middle at 12, 17. C is over here at 16, 22. Okay, and they want you to find these spots right here. So we're going to use that little trick that I was doing. If I look at these x coordinates, it goes from 12 to 16, so it goes down 4 places. So I got to go down 4 more places, and will get me the other x coordinate. So 12 minus 4 is going to be 8. I then go look at my y coordinates and do the same thing. From 22 to 17, it's 5 places. So I got to go from 17, 5 places to get the other y coordinate. So 17 minus 5 is going to be 12. And if you went back and did the midpoint formula now, 8 plus 16 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 plus 22 is 34. 34 divided by 2 is 17. Okay, let's try that one more time. So we'll try the same thing here. If they're giving us the midpoint, make it nice and big so it's easy for us to see. We got M, A, N. It says M is negative 2, 8. A is 5, comma 1. Find the coordinate of N. So we're going to do the same thing here. X values, they want us to find these numbers here. These X values change from negative 2 to 5, so they go up 7 places. So from 5, they go up 7 places. So 7 plus 5 is going to be 12. And from 8 to 1, they went down 7 places. So from 1 to the other y coordinate, we want to go down 7 places. So 1 minus 7 is negative 6. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson on midpoints, and we'll see you on the next video.